Hi everyone, my name's SirBoberus and welcome back to my channel. So I thought I would make a pickups video for the month of April 2021. I haven't picked up too much, one CEX haul, one charity shop game and one eBay purchase, one Xbox One game and the rest are 360. So I thought I'd start the series even though it's a quiet month because it popped into my head and I thought I'm in a sort of video creating mood at the moment, so I thought it would make sense. So anyway, let's move straight on to the first pickup, which was Tiger Woods PGA Tour 13. Now, it's an obligatory sports title to add to the set, but anything you can add to the set is always good, and especially for £2 for a £5 game, I thought it was an excellent deal. So, I don't know when I'll get round to playing this, but I will eventually, as with all the games in the set. As for my eBay purchase, it was actually the Xbox One game. And for about £1.50, I got my hands on Fallout 76. Now, I know, this game isn't very good whatsoever. However, I picked it up because it's got some free DLC coming out for it, which I heard was okay, but I don't really know. And more than anything, it was just such a good deal, especially for such a, poorly reviewed game. And I've been playing Fallout 4 recently, so it kind of made sense to me to see what went wrong with the franchise. I'm not a huge multiplayer fan, but I thought it might be interesting to hop in and give it a go, especially at such a cheap price. So moving on now, we've got the main bulk of the games, which was my CEX haul. I ended up spending, how much is it here? Oh yes, it says on the receipt, sorry. I spent £15.50 in CEX, so let's go over the pickups I got. The first one was Ace Combat Assault Horizon. Now, I'm not good at flying games at all, but I really wanted to play this. It sounded like it was a good game, and it was complete in the box, and I thought, there we go, there's another one ticked off the list. Has a big manual there, so there's clearly some love put into a game. You can generally tell, judging by the size of a manual, although it's not always true. And I think it'll be quite a nice palate cleanser of a game to play. Moving on now, the second game I picked up was Army of Two, the 40th Day. Now, I have the original Army of Two and not the 40th Day, but I would like to play through them, and as a result, I'm going to play this one after. There is an issue, though. They've killed the Army of Two online servers, which really stinks, to be honest. I was going to play through the Army of Two trilogy of games with a friend, but unfortunately, the co-op is only couch co-op, and he doesn't live near enough to me for that to be viable. So I'm going to have to probably play through it by myself, which is quite a shame. But moving on, the third pickup, which was, I believe, 50p, was Def Jam Rapstar. Now, I know this game includes a microphone, and I don't own a microphone yet, but that's one of the things I do intend to pick up. Furthermore, it was just, why not get this one? I haven't seen this game in CEX before, and it was in relatively good condition, had the manual inside, so it was worth picking up and taking with me while I was there. The next game I picked up was Don King Presents Prizefighter. Now, I have a real soft spot for Someone Presents Something games. For example, Don Bradman's Cricket, or John Woo Presents Stranglehold. I really do like the fact that they have someone presenting it, even if I don't know who the person is. I'll be honest, I don't have a clue who Don King is, but he could be very famous, or he could be a John Woo. Anyway, the game was in good condition, and it was about 50p again, so it really made sense to pick it up. There is this small chip on the case, though, so I think I might have to bring out one of the replacement cases. I'll just bring it closer so you can see it there. I'll probably bring out a replacement case to switch that one out if I'm being a bit picky, but it seems to be alright. Now, the next game I picked up, purely because the box art was so funny, was FIFA Street 3. I went into CEX with the goal of trying to tick off some sports games, but there weren't any FIFA games I didn't already own. However, there was this one. FIFA Street, I've played FIFA Street, which is the 4th game, but I've not played this one. And I just thought that Ronaldinho looked really funny on the front. It's quite a strange character, and this guy's got a really, really small head for his body, which I thought was quite amusing, so definitely worth the pickup, and I'll probably get round to it, because I do enjoy football. Talking of sports games, it was quite a sports game focused month. Hopefully it'll be better next month for your sake as a viewer. I picked up London 2012. Now, what was interesting about picking up this game was what's inside here. We have the manual, of course, and the game disc, but there's a receipt here from a gentleman who bought the game originally, and I won't show it in case it gives away details actually, but it shows in there that someone bought this London 2012 game from Smith Toys Superstores in 2014 for £20. So I thought that was quite funny, and I kept the receipt in there as it's kind of part of the game's history, you know, it's going to be with it forever now. And I'm wondering if the box art, which is obviously very London-inspired, with, you know, the British flag everywhere, I'm wondering if this is different if the game came out in other regions, such as in France even, or in the US. And here's another interesting thing about this game. If you've seen this sticker here, playable in 3D. I'd like to see how that works, to be honest, especially for this game, which is not very good, apparently. Anyway, moving on. I then picked up Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, and one of my gaming sins is I've never played a Metal Gear game. And as a result, I thought, wow, this one looks quite good, doesn't it? And I'll have to speak with a couple of friends who have played Metal Gear and see if it's a good one or not, because I don't want to have my opinion on a franchise tainted by playing one of their bad games first. But nonetheless, it was a good game to pick up and tick another one off the set. And then lastly, but most importantly to me at least, is the game I've played the most of so far, the Ballad of Gay Tony and the Lost and Damned DLC for Grand Theft Auto 4 Episodes from Liberty City. You can pick up a disc with this and Grand Theft Auto 4, or you can just pick it up by itself and you can play it as a standalone, although it will count as Grand Theft Auto 4. I've completed the Lost and Damned DLC entirely. I've done all the achievements at the time of speaking, and I'm halfway through the Ballad of Gay Tony. Both of them are really good. I would highly recommend, however, playing Grand Theft Auto 4 first, even though, as it says here, it's not required to play. It's just such a good story, and I view it as story filler, because both of the characters actually appear in Grand Theft Auto 4's main storyline, which I've finished as well. So it's absolutely great fan service, especially if you played it. And luckily, as you can see here, my copy came with the Liberty City Underground manual, which is kind of portrayed as a sort of newspaper sort of thing, which sorry, not newspaper, pamphlet sort of thing, which I really enjoy. And then, of course, as well, it came with the entire map of Liberty City, which I'll unfold for you now. One moment, I'll do that off camera. But it came with a heavily detailed and large map of the city with all of the DLC locations marked on it. And the base game, of course, came with one of these too. So here we are, we've got a poster. In fact, I'll put it on the floor here and I'll pick you up and bring you over here 1 minute. There we go. So this is one side of the poster. We've got Grand Theft Auto Episodes from Liberty City. But then the side that appeals to me a lot more is this one, which is Liberty City Underground, and it's got the entire game map here with a whole set of map legends and all the neighbourhoods divided, so you can see the areas like Dukes and Bohan over there, and it's a very high quality print. I know it's probably not coming up very well on my camera, but you can see here it's got all of the locations on it, and I thought it was really unique. Now, I don't know if I'm going to display this or not. I don't think I will, because I'm going to be moving at some point, and there's no point in doing that if it taints your map, especially because this one's such crisp and high quality. So I will probably have this displayed in the game room somewhere in future. So, with that being said, that was all of my pickups for the month. So, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please just give us a like rating or drop us a comment below about any of the games. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.